meeting. I'll introduce a new trustee, Trustee Jamie Gadway. First thing we have is a public hearing on the village budget of 2019 to 2020. It goes into effect June 1st. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address the board regarding the budget? Okay, I'll close the hearing to the public. We'll get another chance later in the meeting to talk about it a little bit anyway. Now I'll open the meeting to the public to address the board on any topic that you may wish to do. And this one, you will have a second chance at the end of the meeting. If you thought of something good during the meeting that you want to ask us about, tell us. Yes, sir.
Just identify myself, Ron LeBlanc. I'm representing CRN News Digital Media. You can find all our news content on the Facebook group, Rouses Point Street Talk, public group, so feel free to check it out and submit any posts that you'd like to. Thank you.
Okay, anyone else? Okay, we'll go into regular session here. Minutes of the previous meeting, we were busy in March. We had a meeting on March 18th, March 20th, and a budget workshop on March 28th. Does the board have any, note any errors or omissions on any of these minutes?
Make a motion, we accept the minutes.
Second.
March 18th, March 20th, and March 28th.
Okay, a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, any opposed? No, okay. Bills. Our son, are there any additions, deletions?
No, there's not.
Okay, is there any comment from the board on the bills?
Make a motion, we accept the bills as written. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, bills are paid. Correspondence. Does the clerk have any correspondence?
No correspondence this evening.
Okay. I'll begin with my things. I have annual mayoral committee appointments. Are these the committee appointments or the other appointments?
The other appointments,
Okay, I
the
don't have
term
them here.
appointments. You don't have them there?
Oh, I guess I do. Never mind. Okay. Deputy Mayor Benjamin Arnold, Treasurer Arsen Letourneau, Village Clerk Donna Blowmill, Deputy Treasurer Rebecca Pelkey, Deputy Clerk Patricia Guerin, Attorney Thomas Murnane, Budget Officer Thomas Patha, Historian Donna Racine, Youth Commissioner Janice Letourneau, Library Board Trustee Everett Larson, 5-year term, Planning Board Chairperson Charles Roush, Planning Board Vice Chairman is to be determined, Planning Board Member Junior Moore for a 5-year term, Village Engineer is open. The official depository is the TD Bank and Champlain National Bank. Official newspaper is the Press Republican. The Zoning Board member, we don't have any of those available right now. And the alternates in that are not been determined at this time because we're in the process of merging the planning and the zoning boards together. We also have commission appointments. Water and Sewer, the chairperson will be Trustee Dart, the co-chairman will be Trustee Arnold. Electric is Trustee Arnold and Trustee Menard. Community Development, Planning, Codes, and Zoning is Chairperson Dale Menard, co-chairperson Jamie Gadway. Fire and EMS, Chairperson Trustee Arnold, co-chairperson Trustee Dart. Library Historian Welcome Center, Chairperson Dale Menard, co-chairperson Benjamin Arnold. Streets and Sidewalks and Storm Sewers, Chairperson Jamie Gadway, co-chairperson Thomas Dart. Personnel and Insurance, as chairman is Thomas Dart, co-chairman is Jamie Gadway. Parks, Recreation, Civic Center, Youth, chairperson is Jamie Gadway, and co-chairperson is Trustee Menard. Schedule of regular meetings. Is here, they meet the first Monday and usually the second Monday, the third Monday of the month. April is an exception, it'll be the third Monday for the second meeting. And the May meeting has April 31st, which is the end of the fiscal year, so we have to tidy up all the bills for the end of the year. And other meetings are on Tuesdays if they follow a Monday holiday. So this will be posted,
We have to vote on this.
and we'll vote on that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay,
Thank you.
clerk will post that. You all have copies of village policies in your package. These have to be reviewed every year. Okay, are there any, first one's rules of procedures for public meetings. Any comments on that? The second one is policy on sale of surplus materials. Any comments on that? Okay, travel policy. Any comments on that? Workplace violence prevention policy and incident reporting. Any comments on that? Village investment policy. This one mostly pertains to the treasurer.
All right.
Any comments on that? Internet and acceptable use policy. Any comments on that one? Fund balance policy. Family and medical leave of absence policy. Conflict of interest policy. And confined space entry procedure. Any comments on any of these from the board? Now I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve all 10 policies as stated by Mayor.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay, thank you. Now there's a review and discussion of village property policy.
You asked for that separate.
I did?
You have to read this.
No, not yet. It's coming up.
Okay.
I guess, well, there's really no review and discussion because we just did it, so, okay. Mileage reimbursement for 2019, -17 resolution. Whereas the Board of Trustees is determined to pay a fixed rate for mileage as reimbursement to officers and employees of the village who use their personal automobiles while performing their official duties on behalf of the village, therefore be resolved that the Board of Trustees shall approve reimbursement to such officers and employees at a rate of 53.5 cents per mile in accordance with the IRS 2017 IRS standard mileage rates for business. This resolution shall take effect immediately. I move it to the floor for a second.
Second?
Any comments or discussion? Okay, we need a roll call for that?
Yes.
Okay. Trustee Menard,
Aye.
trustee Arnold,
Aye.
trustee Dart,
Aye.
trustee Gadway,
Aye.
the mayor votes aye.
Thank you.
Um, Yeah, I know one. These aren't in order though. Okay, oops, that's not the right one. Okay, there it is. Okay, the board voted to, put the fire department collision back on the other trucks that it wasn't covered under. And that's gonna cost $5,000 a year approximately. So I'll make a motion that we're making a budget a budget modification to the tentative village budget. Be it therefore resolved, the budget officer is authorized and directed to make the following modifications to the tentative village budget for fiscal year 2019-2020. General fund appropriations increase $5,000 and decrease the appropriations, increase the appropriated fund balance $5,000 to cover for the insurance. This resolution, so it'll take effect immediately. I move that to the floor for a second.
Second.
Okay, need a roll call vote on that. Trustee Arnold?
Aye.
Trustee Dart?
Aye.
Trustee Menard?
Aye.
Trustee Gadway?
Aye.
Mayor votes aye. All right. Okay, now we have approval of the budget. Whereas the Board of Trustees has met at the time and place specified in the notice of public hearing on tentative budget and heard all persons desiring to be heard, therefore be it resolved that the tentative budget is hereinafter set forth is hereby adopted. Several amounts stated in the column entitled Final Budget Adopted in Schedule 1A through Schedule 22EE, together with the amounts set forth in budget summary by fund found on page 4 are hereby appropriated for the objects and purposes specified. The salaries and wages stated in Schedule 6, pages 39 and 40 are effective June 1st, 2019 for all employees. Union employees' salaries and wages are negotiated through a signed labor contract with the Civil Service Employees Association Incorporated. Can I move that to the floor?
Second.
Okay, roll call vote. Trustee Menard?
Aye.
Trustee Arnold?
Aye.
Trustee Dart? Trustee Gadway?
Aye.
The mayor votes aye. And the budget's adopted. Now we have legal notice that we'll be posting here to establish the sewer rates for the coming fiscal year. We have to have a public hearing for that, which means just like what we're doing now. Is there any discussion on that? The board want to talk about that at this time or wait for the public hearing? The treasurer's recommended a $1 per month increase in the sewer rates, and I don't know if that, does that translate to the other rate schedules are sending the commercial and industrial, or?
Just, well, you don't have any industrial customers.
Right, it's still provided in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, that's what he's recommending. We have to have a public hearing for that. And so this will, I guess we need a motion to authorize the clerk to post this, advertise for this.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Position, okay. Finally, I'd like to request an executive session to discuss employment history of a particular employee and contract negotiations. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, that's all I have for now. Trustee Arnold?
I only have one thing. I'd like to thank Ron LeBlanc for being a trustee for the last year. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Trustee Dart?
I move for an executive session to discuss the employment of a particular person.
Need a second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right. Anything else?
I do not, thank you.
Trustee Menard?
I have nothing for this.
Trustee Gadway?
I have nothing.
I hope not. Okay. Other reports. That's librarian, Ms. Sullivan.
I have nothing for this month, still waiting for the lights to go in, and that'll finish off the basement.
Well, plus the furnace.
Well, the furnace, yes, the furnace will be coming someday, but it's getting warmer, so
Well,
I'm not
apparently
worried about
it's
it.
been ordered, I believe.
Okay.
I believe it's ordered, it might even be in, I don't know yet. But our goal is to get that done before Labor Day, before Memorial Day.
Before the next snow.
Well, no, that'll be tomorrow. No, we'll try to get that in our spring projects. Our code officer, Mr. Cooper.
Everything is moving along pretty smoothly. We're trying to get a little program going for reports of violations and things, and we'll work on that. It'll take a few weeks.
Okay, thank you. What? Arson, do you have anything?
Just let the board, let the board know that we are in the process of changing over to our new software for the financial and the payroll. So some of your reports are gonna look different, the payroll checks are gonna look different, and
Okay,
to let you know.
thank you. Okay, at this time, I'll reopen the meeting to the public. If you want to address, wishing to address the board, we do so at this time. Okay, I'll close the meeting to the public. Need a motion for
Make a motion to
adjournment,
close.
or recess for
Recess
executive.
for executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you for coming.
That's the shortest organizational meeting.